Alright, hello guys, and welcome back to another half of the Geoguessr Challenge League. So this is October season, and in this video we're gonna get through 6 maps. They changed the order of the maps in the spreadsheet, but I will still continue to record them the old way. So we're gonna have 2 moving seeds today, a community world by Made Potato and IntersectionGuessr Sri Lanka. And we will play 2 no-move maps, GCL no-move 5k and EchoLocations by Lunacy. And in NMPZ we will play the road sign and a diverse AI world. So yeah, I decided to do the old way. I don't want to play all 4 moving seeds in one video that nobody needs to see that. I already played the 2 moving maps. I will show that to you at the end, and we are gonna start with, wait, that's moving. That's a moving map with GCL number 5k. So let's see if I can scan for this. I am recording this a bit, well, it's not a bit earlier, it's the middle of the month. It's October the 13th. So not many people from my division have played, so like 4 people played, I don't know. That's not 4. I mean, some people only played the move maps, but yeah. Number 5k. I need to log in. I'm not logged in. Whoops. .eu. Okay, so before I throw, what country am I in? Is this Gen 4 antenna? Please don't be Gen 4 antenna. It's 2021 blue car. Also .eu, that's not very helpful. I don't know what language this is. Tough. Varena, Kachna, so the problem is I can understand it, but that doesn't mean .cz, thank you so much. .cz, where the heck are we? It's a 5 cable map. CRSK, what? That house, I don't get it. It took me so long to figure out the country, I just... What am I meant to look for again? For stupid people? A lot of stuff says we get bees. I don't know what those flags are. Korean food, we're like at the market of some sort. I don't see an address. Tamida, is Tamida a place? Because that's what it was zoomed in on. Maybe I should have shut up and scanned for Tamida. Because I have never heard of it. I do not understand this round. Just Prague. Okay. I am not sure what I was supposed to scan for. So that's tough. Okay, that's UK. N52. Wait, that's Ireland. Yeah, small missed key. Okay, so at least N52 should be findable if the map ever loads. N52 is right there. Tulamore, I zoomed in on it. R3439 is somewhere, surely. 357 R3. Okay, beer what? Beer nature bunker. Bunker is there. So I mean beer. I think it said it somewhere. I just already managed to forget. Yeah, beer. It says it over there. Loetab. I need some help. Why are there no street signs on this side? That's tough. And something. Oh my god. 39. Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, it says lot B there, but I guess this also leads to 439, but I thought this would be the intersection between N52. I guess we were on N52. Huh. Okay. Small skill issue on my part. That's Lesotho, innit? Is this border to the east? Because I don't see anything scannable. So I think we're just gonna go with the assumption that this is border, which is a bit weird. Is there any coverage there? Because the coverage there. And the answer to that, I do not know. This does look fine. No, wait. There's a city north. I mean, there are buildings. Do I like the southern one better? Yes. Snake Park, is that a roundabout? This is not border. Like, I don't understand this round. I do not understand. This is not the road angle. So this would be the road angle. There would be many buildings to the south. So I guess there are some. But like, there's no gate. There's a gate there. But we're not there. It doesn't turn. Is there other one? Oh my god. I spent so much time looking at this one. I don't think there's other one. Oh. Please don't crash. Why are we doing this? Okay. South Africa also has Gen 3. White car. That makes so much sense. Whoops. I mean, I'll take that. Yikes, but that's okay. Oh god. How is that pinpointable? Jeez. Please don't tell me I need to know the power plant. Cause ain't no way. Brought in Water Park Adventure, Night Stay and Party. What is Nakpar? I'm gonna be honest with you folks, I don't think I've heard of Nakpar. What language? This is... What language is this? Okay. We're in quite a big city. Oh my god, camera already died already. How you so weak? Yeah, I don't know what Nakpar is. And so near Jatemalaban Road. This is really unfortunate. I really need to learn more about India. This is gonna be embarrassing. Yeah, tough. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one. I don't think. No. Okay. What is this? Well, copyright? What country, I mean? Indigo. Copyright is 24, so that's not helpful. That looks like Latvia flag. Also, they have Ukraine flag, but I know we're not in Ukraine. We probably are in Latvia. I would assume we're like downtown Riga. What is the street name? Yeah, I don't know. I have a giant church, so maybe church is findable? Is that what I meant to do? Assume church is findable? If I were a church in Riga, where would I be? Okay, there is a church. There is not really a street that I would see it from. So that's probably the wrong church. Well, that's a bit rough. Is the flag bait? I honestly don't know what country I'm in. Like, full honesty. I think they have Ukrainian flag because this is Ukrainian cafe. Yeah, tough. How does it work again? Is that the church we were seeing? Yeah, oh, it's much smaller than I thought. Okay, that was not amazing. That was definitely not amazing. Yeah. Whoops. I might be getting demoted this season. And another one, echolocation is also a pinpointable, like, the move wave cable map. I think it says in the description. I played it a little bit to practice. It's very hard for being no move wave cable. Yeah. So wish me luck. I would really love to see the location. Race Country Kitchen. Okay. Looks like Va. The Devil's Dorming Needle. Open Tuesdays. Probably not the best to scan for. Can I read something there? The answer is no. Well, this is really hard. Help. Well, it does look like that's Australia. This road, because yeah, I had a location on it in ACWC that I will show you. after, but I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be scanning for. A Devil's Needle Bespoke Quilt Skiffs is Bespoke, I guess, is the place name. Why not? Right? Swans Veterinary Services is, I mean, I don't like this. I don't understand the round. I might be a bit stupid. Yeah, no clue. I'm hedging on the 5 cable map. Tough. A Raventhrope. How everybody got it again? Okay, it said it there. It said Vaza, so that would have been easier if I did have to also figure it out. Yeah, reading is not my strong side. Oh my god. Where am I here? Mampon Ashanti branch. That doesn't sound trustworthy. I can't read anything else. I mean, Baptist church, but like every intersection in Philippine Ghana has a Baptist church, no? Mampong? Asante Mampong. I mean, in full honesty, it looks like Accra, but like... tough. Okay, Mampon is also there, so Mampon should be the place name. Mampon is a place name, I've never heard of it. But I guess we're there. We have a gas station and a fork in the road, which should be very easy to 5k unless you're me. Okay, gas stations are usually like pretty good for like 5k. Like, why? Where is this? Hello? Am I there? We're in the curve. What's happening with my mouse? Oh, there's another off-road. This should be findable. Why am I not seeing it? Am I blind? I'm there. GCB Bank, yeah. I'm on the right road, right? That makes sense. Oh my god, that was hard. My brain filtered out all the non-yellow roads. So I was just only looking at that. Okay, we got one. Oh no. I don't know phone codes in Taiwan. Still no phone codes. Please be merciful. Oh god. Holy? Is that the only thing that I get? Is it big and findable? That doesn't look very findable. Guys. Okay, so we're in the mountains. We have mountains east and north. I might be blind, but I don't really see any other info. So... where the flip is Hui? There's Puli. Where's Huli? It's like same name. Surely it's also somewhere that how like it should be big, right? It was pentored it, so okay, there's surely okay, that stops being funny after a while. This joke is not very funny. I might not understand what happened. Oh, oh, oh. Now I understand what happened. Now I understand what happened. Hotel. Hotel, there's a bridge. Hotel Altes Khalifas. We have some street names. We're supposedly in Germany. Even though there's no car, but surely it's not somewhere else. What is this sign? I mean, I don't know the city, so that's a bit tough. It's a river. I mean, there is a river in Frankfurt, but it's a bit. Am I missing something obvious? It might be. I mean, people probably know street signs. I don't know street signs. So, so this river does not look that wide, so I am not sure what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's quite tough. Lundberg. I don't think I've read it anywhere. Doctor. Where am I again? Okay, so this is tracker. Timbuktu. Is this in... Yeah, Timbuktu. Is Timbuktu and Timbuktu the same thing? Surely, right? Pharmacy and... Oh yeah, that's not tracker, that's tripod. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I know what coverage is? The answer to that is absolutely not. What are the chances the pharmacy will be mapped? Oh? Nah. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I like this intersection, but like, I don't really have a reason. I have no idea. Like, this can also work, I think. Maybe I should switch to this. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't hedge between them, which is quite unfortunate. No, it's the white road. What? Okay. I need just like not to remember where Mali Tracker is. I need to remember like exactly where Mali Tracker is. That there's a white road on Tracker. So that was also very bad. Like even in round per round, like yeah, I lost pretty much every round. So yeah, I beat a couple people on round 2. Yeah, that is rough. Okay, so hopefully, I mean, city road signs, it will also be pinpointable map, I feel like, so it's gonna be even more reading in my video. Why do I can't load this? Okay, I don't know, it loaded now, so 1 minute NMPZ, road signs, might be rough. Oh yeah, 13 and 398. So where's 13? 10. Okay, so do I have a transformer? I cannot tell what the transformer is. I think those are Norse, right? Wait, it says Akita. I know where Akita is. Yeah. So 13 is. Oh my god, can I find 13? 398, 397, 13, 398. We like somewhat. We're on the. Okay. We take that. That's good enough. Hayden. Oh my god, what is this? Hayden and Searchmont. I don't know the state of those. What the heck? Is Ontario? There's no way of finding Hayden. Searchmont. 556, 552. Help. So there are no 5s in this province, so that's quite tough. Uh-oh. Is it like money? There's like, I did not see a single. Oh my god, 556 was so big. I don't see a single 5 road, but I'll take that. Like, I don't. I was in the correct province, so Elim and Guyani 578, Mashamba 578, Elim and Guyani. Ellen and Guyani. 5 5s, 5 3 6 5 2 5 7 8. Elim is to the west. Guyani, and we have Mashamba. What the heck is Mashamba? Mashamba doesn't really seem to exist. Oh, Mashamba is there. That's a lucky find. So maybe I'm there. Who knows? Nope. My first click was better without me finding the city. that is quite unfortunate. So, an A150 Uros Villa, and that is not findable. What the heck is an A? What the heck is an A? Well, can somebody please make or link me with the Philippine Spanish roads, because they are named in the, in the logical way, and I just don't know them. And this is such a skill issue. EX, like, I don't. Okay, it's Norse. Everybody knows it, besides me. Quite tough. Oh my god, can you stop with that? Why is there so much Spain? Solsona, Isona, Mandrea. That sounds like a spell. Like I'm trying to curse somebody. Sansereni. Honestly, that looks like Madrid. I don't know. Isona, Solsona. What are those places? Okay, this is Omega Small. I don't even see the other ones. That was very cruel. So, probably not starting very well, considering how everybody else doing. So, we also had ACW moving, and I was not very excited for ACW moving. I don't know why my video is not opening. But I was not very excited for this because I am not the best speed running player, like way far from the best, and I don't really have a good ACW time best personal in 25k. I think mine is still 20 something minutes, and yeah, I'm very inconsistent in this. So if there is info, other people will 5k much quicker, and in 3 minutes it's tough for me. So I was a bit scared to play this, especially because I haven't practiced for it. But yeah, we started in Poland. It wasn't Gen 3. I had some holy poles. So I was moving, trying to beat something, but there was nothing in this tiny town, so I moved out of it. I got to Gen 4. I found a place name of where I was, which was Brzilek. Sorry, apologies to Poland. And yeah, it's super small, so there is no point in scanning for it. So I kept moving. Ideally, I would like some road numbers, but that's just a dream. It didn't look like that's gonna be a highway, so there's probably 10 more villages before you hit a highway. I found this place place name that ends with ov, which is slightly more south. This was not helpful at all. But yeah. So the ending of the world gave me like a region guess, because there's a lot of places that end with of here. Like you see where I'm clicked, there's like 3. But all of those are very small, so it doesn't look findable. I went back to spawn, I was like, maybe the highway is closer this way. I forgot the place name, so like I checked it again, Przylek. And yeah, I was like, okay, let's just scan somewhere around like this oblast for Przylek. There's a lot of ov. I didn't see, yeah, anything even remotely close to the one that I needed. But I was closest out of the people who played this time. Przylek was omega small. There is like no way. And I don't think anybody's 5k in that unless they like go to the highway, which I don't know if you can reach the highway. Hatchet is Spain. Today is a lot of Spain for some reason. Today is a Spain day. I was not excited because they can't really region guess it well, so I need to find the road number and pray that I can find it, or like that it says the region on it. I'm also realizing that I'm being late for something. So, I might need to speed through that a little bit. I just looked at the time. Yeah. I kept moving. Eventually, I found this sign. I don't know what. Oh, this is Cordoba, right? I actually did not read that. I read Obras. I was like, I'm not sure what this means. This didn't help. Kept moving through the town. This also didn't help. I didn't see anything useful in there. So this looked like a promising road with the road number. So I was like moving slightly slower. This sign is like such a bait. Like, why is such a big sign to like speed limit? Like, chill out. Also reading the chevron, classic. No move player trying to move. So I did see the road number. It disappeared for me for a second. I was trying to read this one. I read A3277. I tried to read the word. I could not read from this position, from this position. I tried reading on this side, and finally I read Andalusia. I was like, I don't know my Spanish region, so now let's randomly zoom in and all the borders to remember which one is Andalusia. Plan reliable is a Swiss watch. Yeah, finally I see Andalusia, and I need to A3277. Nothing here is even remotely close to it, so I was in panic. I found 3127. So like, okay, at least maybe I will be somewhere close, but like Andalusia is huge, so yikes. Yeah, and it has like all different road numbers for some reason. But somebody was not in Andalusia and was close to it, quite tough. 3277 is like, where even is it? Wait, it says 3277. Right on the sign, this is what I read. Yeah, 3277, where is it? It said 3276. I mean, at least it's close. Because that's 3276. Is this like the entirety of the road? So the road is like 3 centimeters long. So I'm not upset I missed it. Yeah, next one also. We had Spain. I was like a bit confused at the beginning. I'm like, can we have 2 Spains? And I'm like, yeah, I know we can't have 2 Spains in a row. Like, why is there 2 Spains in a row? So yeah, this sign was not helpful at all. So I kept moving. This sign was not helpful. This sign was helpful. It said M608. I was like, surely M is for Madrid, but let's like check the other side. So I got to the roundabout. There was a bus stop, and this one says no, not this one. This one says Soto del Real. I was like, okay, like surely it is somewhere like around Madrid. I can find an M road. And there are like M609, I see 608, and I see Soto de Real. So I'm like, okay, I'm somewhere close to it. I went back to spawn. I can't go this way, so I looked at what the pinpoint is. Apparently it's a train bridge. I was like, okay, that should be scannable for. Yeah, the road angle looked okay, but there was no train line, so I'm like, where am I again? So I checked like what's to what direction. So this is to the north, then Soto de Real is to the south. And I'm like, I couldn't find the place name because I was looking at the wrong place. So like I'm like, okay, so yeah, if Soto de Real is to the south, we're somewhere here. And yeah, it lined up. And I looked for a little bit more because I'm like, oh wait, there's another railroad. And it also has a roundabout, but it's a road angle, so I sent the one that I clicked initially. So had the 5K finally. This one, like, I'm not gonna lie, I zoomed in and read the sign. I kept moving. I'm like, okay, black car. I didn't look at the polo sticker. I was only looking at words, which I like really need to like, sometimes stop doing because I'm not a very good reader. So I thought that was Indonesia. Like I looked at the car, I looked at the language, and like now I read, I'm like, oh wait, it says Malaysia. Like okay, I guess that's Malaysia. Oops. So yeah, now I'm noticing that that's Malaysia. Now I see a kilometer marker, but I could not read the road number at all. So that was quite unfortunate. So I kept moving. And I reached, there was nothing, I don't know what, oh, maybe that would be helpful, because it says N152. Oh, maybe. So now I can read that this is 9 to Karak, and Melaka and other places. So I was struggling to find a 9, because, like, I zoomed in where I thought it would be, and that was an 8, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, so there's a 9. It also took me some time to find Karak. Now it can take me some time to realize that it's to the other direction. Yeah. Like now I lined up, I'm like, oh wait, Karak is north. Oops, I did not see other places, but I'm like, surely this is findable road angle, and yeah, I'm looking for other places. I cannot see what those things are, like if those are grape UIs or not. Because I can be like, simple and John. Nope, still nothing. I think this is like the closest from those, right? This is how that works. So I was a bit scared that I'm gonna be more south, but the road angle just did not work. Yeah. Was there, like a little bit south. I don't know how everybody 5K'd it this fast, because I was confused. Oh yeah, and this was round 5. So I'm very bad at Australia. I cannot region guess Australia. I'm like, okay, I need information. So I returned to spawn. I kept moving south, and as I kept moving south, like this when moving looked like yellow signpost. So like, okay, it might be Western Australia. Like the car fits. I know this car exists in Western Australia. It looks like it. Was there another yellow signpost? Wait. Oh, no, that one's not yellow. So I got to the sign. I'm like, I swear I've heard of cooling, but like I cannot tell you where it is, even if my life depended on it. So yeah. And there were more places. There was like Meridian, also a big place name that was like in the middle of my screen where I clicked Western Australia. So I got scared. I was like, okay, maybe it's not Western Australia. Like I'm like, none of these signs have yellow signposts. Not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one apparently. So I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I saw this yellow thing, and like not a single yellow signpost. So where the heck am I? Like I might not be in Western Australia. So like and this is where I looked in Queensland. I'm like, Northern Bean is probably where I am. I don't know what that is. Like I understand that, like I probably should just look for place names. So I was like, maybe that's South Australia. Like it is dry. Like the red soil is a bit weird, but maybe. Like I swear, at least like Kulin is big. I swear I've scanned for that before. Yeah, Meridian also on my screen, but I'm like only basically looking for Kulin because I think I'm part of it. I like ignored all the other words on the screen, so I'm scanning. I decided to like, because I couldn't find in Western Australia. It's only that did not say the state. I hope not. It's in South Australia, and that was like a throw of a century. Yeah, Virgin was very big. Kulin, I think I scanned for that before. So yeah, was there. And the last one we had IntersectionGuessr Sri Lanka. Yeah. Sri Lanka, not my favorite country to play movie in IntersectionGuessr. What I should have done for that is learn phone codes, I think. But I didn't. Like if I wanted to like do well on it, but I don't really usually care about Sri Lanka. So I just kind of decided that I'm gonna win it. I found an address pretty fast. Gampola Road, and it did have place names. Well, it was hard to read because the first sign was blurry, and yeah. Okay, this one was also hard to read. I think I found the others on some other sign pretty fast, but I could have spent more time and scanned for the first that I found, but yeah. It was mountainous, so the region guess is like middle. This is like one of the most region guessable parts of Sri Lanka. Oh, did I reach the dead end here? I might, yeah, I reached the dead end here. There was nothing written, but I went back to spawn and moved to the other direction, which took me a second to remember which one that is. And here was another sign. Okay, there was a sign, like, I thought I found the sign so fast. What? I'm moving so much in this round. Because I remember having a scanning skill issue. This is not the sign. This is the sign. So this is the sign, Kendi Road, Balamboda. So it's like somewhere around Kendi. It probably leads to Kendi. Is my guess. So I'm scanning around it, and I just do not see it. So I kept moving, and like literally, like just like everything on the addresses kept saying Balamboda. I'm like, this is everything that I'm gonna have. The Candy Road, Balamboda. I just need to find it somewhere around Candy. I was hoping it would be bigger, but we can't always get what we want. It was very, very small. So I should have clicked Candy maybe. That would have been a better guess, but yeah. This was unofficial coverage. I could not read this sign because it was unofficial. I was like, okay, let me get out of unofficial and read something more helpful. Yeah. Now I got myself into shitcam. So also not very good for reading. Vellum. So that was something. I think this is a place name, and this is like the road that leads to the other place. So I was looking for it a little bit. Why is my phone vibrating? What's happening? Okay. Yeah. So Pituya is something that I'm looking for. My region guess is just capital because there is a shitcam, there's Gen 4, there's an official. Surely it's there, but I'm like checking the entire country just in case because I can't really region guess Sri Lanka. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is quite a tough country to region guess. There was nothing on this. It also says the same city, which I cannot find, which is very frustrating. Like when you keep moving and you keep finding the same info, and it just doesn't help at all. Like, give me something else. Like, there are road signs in Sri Lanka with road numbers that exist. Like, why am I not finding any of those? I'm only finding addresses for small places. So yeah. Also, there's a lot of things that start with W something. Pituya. I was very lucky. I was like basically on the same road. Belon Pituya was like, yeah, it was very small island. I should have been more zoomed in. I think it was somewhat findable. This sign I spent forever reading, and it was not helpful at all. There was like nothing on it. So that's sad. Yeah. We had a lot of palms, so my region guess was like, it's somewhere coastal. But like, which coast? Who knows? Unless you see a coast, it's a bit... it might not be a very good region guess. Coastal Sri Lanka. So we had an address Kumil Dai. Yes. Kumil Dai Alvai Road. Kumiladi, maybe it's like that. So I thought Alvadi would be bigger because the road that leads to Alvadi and like the place name would be smaller. I moved into like some sort of alley. I was like, okay, no, let's move back. I was hoping to find a road, like a direction sign with road numbers, because I'm an optimist. But nothing really looked, I shouldn't have been optimist. So I am now looking for Alvai, because there is another thing that says Alvai branch. I was like, maybe Alvai is like a bigger city in the region, so like let's scan for Alvai and then scan for something. But it's not showing up on my screen, which is unfortunate. So like now I'm scanning the wrong part of the country. Yeah, I spent like, okay, like maybe like I should move, and I moved to like some other intersection. Also didn't have any info. Alvai wasn't that big. I think if I moved north, I would see the coast, or like west and north, and that would have been much more helpful. But I didn't do that. So, I'm not doing particularly well on this map. I didn't expect to do well on this map, but I'm doing much worse than I anticipated. I expected to find at least something. Here is the like I crossed the railroad, and I was like, okay, railroad goes north-south. I need to remember this. And I kept moving, and I moved to like the biggest road ever in Sri Lanka, and eventually I found... what did I find? I found this. Kutulayake, Kurana. Again, it's very big road, so I'm like, and probably just somewhere around capital. But again, a lot of like very similar place names. I am also realizing I'm blind. Oops. Didn't see that one. Finally, I see this one. I did not see Kurana also for the longest time. I scanned different direction. Finally, I see Kurana. I was like, okay, I crossed the railroad. I was like, this is probably where I crossed the railroad. I already forgot that I crossed the railroad that was going north to south. Like, I was talking to myself in my head, and I was like, I need to make a mental note to remember that the railroad was north-south. And I thought that I crossed the when I clicked on the map, I was like, yep, that's where I crossed the railroad. No, we didn't. I'm also like trying to find like this is like the soy meat. I'm like, okay, maybe that's a PY, hopefully. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, the road is divided. I'm not on a divided road. So I'm like, am I like somewhere close to it? Yeah, like this wasn't a PY, but if I remember that I crossed the railroad that was going north to south, I would at least click like closer. That would be like 100 points. Like I don't know if I would beat anybody out of people who played the seat because a lot of people 5k'd, but you know, it would have been much better. Here is so that I don't know what this means, but I saw NV and like I don't know what Maho Poppy is, but I was like maybe NV is northwest. Why my reason for that? Why is there like an English abbreviation in Sri Lanka? I don't know. I was like, well, that makes sense. Again, it looks coastal. We have a lot of palms, so maybe with like same place where Alvi was. So I kept moving. I found Plum Road, Kuru Negala. So I'm first of all looking in the place where I did not properly look last time. So so that's a waste of time. I'm like, yeah, like I looked at it, I'm like, okay, it's not Northwestern Province, it's called North Province, but like maybe and where is like for like a province that's Hopium or like Hope, I guess. What did I find? So kept moving. Yeah, I don't think I found anything else, right? Oh yeah. So I find like I opened my map again and I was clicking and then like okay, maybe it's not north. So like I see Kuranigala like be very big and I forgot what the other place was. Like the smaller one, so I'm trying to undo. I forgot the checkpoint, skill issue of a move player trying to play moving. So I'm trying to undo to like get to it, and then I was like, what am I doing? Like I'm in the move, like just line up the road and like click somewhere. And it was very far away. I don't think I even think this was the same place name that was on the sign. But yeah, this was not my best work. And yeah, I might not stick around in Divs 3, I don't know. I think the way the league works, and because a lot of people keep not playing seeds, like it's honestly kind of hard to get relegated. Like a lot of people, like somebody has penalty for missing a map, some people retired. So it's kind of hard to get relegated, but we will know next in the next part because I'm yet to play the other seats, and yeah, maybe I will get relegated. And with that, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye!